Welcome. Let's talk about Real Housewife of Lagos, episode 5. It started off with the whole pajamas party, or the Chema calls it slumber party. You guys were not all sleeping in the same place, so it is pajamas party as far as I'm concerned. Even if it's the same hotel room, still pajamas party. Anyway, it was like a snooze fest until Miriam came in and she was like, hello, hello, hello. No, now that's not the tone that she used, but she greeted everybody. She was the vibes of the party, second to Chioma, the host, and third to Toyin. Every other person was just like, except Laura was just there projecting, saying that all the ladies are thinking that Miriam is too much. No, you are thinking that Miriam is giving too much energy. Not all the ladies are thinking. Just say the truth and shame the devil. Wow. Anyway, out of the heart, the mouth speaketh. So that was what's in your mind, and you just said it. You understand? Just say it with your full chest. Say, I think, not all the ladies. I think all the ladies are. No, you think it. So let's end that one that way. Anyway, so they started with musical chairs. Chioma, take your L. Take your L quietly. Not like, oh, as the host, I think it's going to be bad for me to win. So I went to this final round knowing that I was going to let Miriam win. Kindly take your L, madam. Madam, you lost. You did not let Miriam win. There was no way for you to win. Just, even the ladies were calling you a sore loser because you were not even happy that you lost. So just take that your L, God. To be honest, she just kept on. Instead of she to just say, even during the whole go-karting, she's like, oh, I knew Tiana was going to win. Madam, Tiana won. Just say like, oh, Tiana won the go-kart. No, you knew. Are you a Noah? Because at this stage, you're beginning to be a Noah. Anyway, then after that, they now said, they now did the never have I ever. And some of the things that came out was threesome, only Miriam drank, kissed the girl, 2 people drank, but I don't know, the other person was one of the +1, and then Miriam drank, and then she said, oh, then if it's how many times, then I'll just drink the whole glass. And then she tried to did clarify that threesome was not with her husband, and Caroline was just clutching her pearls, her invisible pearls. She's like, I can't believe they are going to this thing in front of strangers. I would never. I'm like, Caroline, you and I, but if I have done something like that, nah. Nah. Miriam is truthful though, and then falling asleep during sex. I am with Caroline on that one. That must be some boring ish. Like, are you serious? What kind of ish is that? Like, how? Where? Why? When? Nah. You were not into it. Like, that's the only thing that makes sense. Like, how? Like, how? I don't know. I've never been that exhausted in my life, so I guess we got to look forward to if that will ever happen. I can't even look forward to that kind of stuff. Like, why should I? Anyway, so that was that. And then I did the mimicking game. Miriam mimicked Toyin, she killed it. And then she mimicked Chioma, she killed it. And Chioma mimicked Laura. She tried, but she did not do as good, obviously, as Iyabo. Iyabo is an actress. Iyabo killed that that last time. So Chioma did her best, and she did good. Everybody knew that it was Laura. And then that was that. And then I did the truth or dare. The truth or dare. That was where Toyin. First question. Caroline, what happened with your husband? With your ex-husband? Toyin, really? Fasting. And then Carla is like, I'm not going to talk about it. Oh, I know. But since you don't want to talk about it, God, what is it? That's why I like Caroline saying that, let's talk about your own baby daddy. Because at this stage, let's talk about your baby daddy. Because we all heard that he was married, though. Before you now married him and he's not been divorced yet. Please, I feel like personal stuff like that. I'm not saying that all those things should not come out, but if you're poking, then you better be ready to be poked. Because I do not understand why you're talking about the man. I think they've been divorced for a long time now. So why are we still bringing him up? I don't know. Anyway, for me, that's how I feel. I felt like they were just pushing Caroline. And then Miriam asked why Laura did her nose and her chin. That's a good question. Laura said why she did it. She liked it and she's gonna do it again. But I don't know. I did not see no damn difference between before and after. Like when she did it, I don't know, it did not make her look better. That's what I mean. It's not like the obviously you can see this thing had more square and more like that. And then yeah, I didn't even know that she did nose. I thought it was cheek and this that she did. That's what I thought she did. But oh well, we just made this one more long like that. Nothing, it did not add nothing to her beauty. That's all I'm gonna say. Not add, neither did it subtract. She just look different, but not nothing. You know what I mean? It's like an accessory that didn't do the job. Yeah, that's how it was, actually, like an accessory that didn't do the job. Anyway, they didn't show the plus sister much. I know that the scene they shot for hours and then they just took some parts. So I don't know how the plus one. It just felt like the plus ones were not even there. They just picked mostly the main cast and showed their parts. I'm sure the plus ones did their there and all of that, but it was not interesting to the whoever was editing it to put it in there, except that OG's one. So I don't know, because Caroline was like, why does Mariam always say bitch, 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 call everybody bitch? Caroline, in this day and age, most people just call people bitch. They say, you're my bitch. Are you a bitch? So you just need to look at the context of the B-I-T-C-H word and decide what it means. Miriam and Toyin in the morning, and they had this, and Toyin said that she's still hangover because Miriam was offering a drink. So she didn't give us a reason why she wasn't going, but I guess she's hangover and she needed time to rest. And did Miriam not just, I mean, did Toyin had a baby? And I'm not saying that, I don't know how old the baby was, so I think sometimes she needed the rest and she works a lot, so I think maybe she just needed rest, or she was just like over it at that moment. I don't know why she didn't go. Even Choma said she did not know why she didn't show up. And then Miriam was like, Caroline did like this, give her like this. Miriam is full of herself, like, but I like it. Like, she is full of herself, like literally, like she hypes herself, she overestimates herself. I'm not gonna lie, she does overestimate herself, but am I here for it? 110%. I like it. I like her confidence. I like it. Like literally, I live for it. Like she is giving me. I'm not gonna lie, like I like it. And then Choma and Caroline. Choma went to Caroline, had the conversation with Caroline about the whole slumber party and everything. And then she now went to Laura, and Laura said we're friends, we're cool. Oh no. Obviously we're showing that they were not cool, and now we know that they were not cool, but it still showed fake. It was just showed like Laura was trying to force herself to be friends with Chioma. That's how I felt. Like she was trying to force it. She like, even if maybe whatever she did something, she was like, but we're not are we friends now? Or like I was like, okay, this whole friends thing. I thought you said I knew her. I don't know. Maybe I need to go and watch the first episode again, because she never said me and Chioma were friends. She just said I knew her. And then Chioma is like, I know Chioma. That's what she said. She did not say me and Chioma were friends. I know Chioma. I know Chioma means friend. I thought it means I know her as a person. So that's why I was saying that Chioma shouldn't have just said customer. She could have just said, yes, I know her too. She patronizes, not she's a customer. You know what I mean? There's a way you can say, I know her too. Say, she patronizes good hair. You see? No, not friends. That's what I heard. Well, if it was friends, I did not hear Laura that day say me and Chioma were friends. Like in the group of the ladies. I don't know. I did not hear that. But anyway, so they did the go-karting. Laura was leading, then she got stuck somewhere and Tiana won. So then they had the whole dinner. Everybody was dressed to kill. Laura, why did you let Celine dress like that? I'm not saying now Celine was not dressed good, but she was not dressed appropriate. She was underdressed for that event because the ladies were going to overdress. You overdressed, which means it's the normal dressing for the event. But then you let your friend dress so casual. Like, it's appropriate for a dinner, but not that dinner. She was going to a different dinner than everybody else. Everybody was looking fly. Like, seriously, everybody was killing it. And then Caroline came with the, I think it's orange, and they all look so good. Like, literally, they all look so good. And then they were all talking good about each other. Like, Laura said she thought Toyin was going to be like it was both person, like someone that, you know, but Tony do let people get away with some things that Laura would not even let people get away with. That she was surprised in that part of Tony. That's not what she thought Tony would be. And I do think that, like, if you check the blogs and everything, and Tony is always like, I don't think someone will say anything about her on social media without her going back. So, like, all them blogs. So I feel like I actually expected her to be like a bit drama, but she is drama in a way, because she says things. Now, what comes out from her mouth is funny, but it could cause problem. But because she kind of says it like she doesn't know, she just like unintentionally funny. Like when she said that this guy is a follower, Caroline is a follower. She just, after she said it, everybody was like, what did I say? It's like she just says the right thing. Now, could cause trouble. That is also funny, but because of the way she says it, it just comes out from her mind. So you cannot even know, I mean, be mad at her. Like when she say, but it seems fake. That girl, she was not mad, because there's a way she says it. You can't really just stay mad. You can't even get mad, because it's not coming from a bad place. That's one thing. So you can't even get mad. Okay, so Carolina said that so Chioma rain praises on Caroline rain praises on Chioma. So even if she's 1 year older than her, she's her older sister. Even if and Caroline was like, I think 15, don't lie. I was like, she was laughing though, so she said it to her there, so she was laughing, so I knew that it was all a joke. I guess maybe something about the age. She said that her age was not the right age that the producer had used, and blah blah blah, so maybe that's why they knew that the age was wrong or something like that. I think Wikipedia or whatever added more age. Someone added more age, obviously, because anybody can edit Wikipedia. I think that's what I heard. So Laura's lunch, it was cool. Yaba came back with the new teeth. She looked good. She said she was going to do it kind of. No wonder she had to go to Turkey too. She was saying that I thought she was just going to do shopping. So she went there. She used one stone to kill 10 birds, literally. Did the shopping, saw her son, traveled to London, Paris, I think, and then came back. With the new teeth, all healed. It looked good. It looked good. All the ladies say it looked good, and it didn't look weird. Because sometimes you see these videos, some of them, they'll just like, you know what I mean? Like, big. Hers looked natural. So that was good. Tony said she looked like a different person. Yeah, mostly when people do teeth, like if it's someone that you really, really know, sometimes it changes their face, because it depends on how they shape it. If they shape it more natural, I feel like if you have good teeth natural, there's no point to do it. Except your teeth are just kind of like, you know what I mean? Then, yeah, then you can do like all the tiny, then you can do it. But don't overdo it, because sometimes there's some times that people do it, and then they look weird. It's like when they open their mouth, it's just like, you know what I mean? It just looks horrible. I can't lie. But anyway, so then Laura invited the girls for a runway show, for a fashion show. She wanted the girls to go. Obviously, Miriam is going to kill it. But then Caroline and Chioma did not show up for the lunch. Now, I have a problem with Laura getting angry about it. Because remember, she didn't show for Iyabo stuff. Yes, Iyabo had the getaway. She didn't show up. She pretended like, oh, I don't know. Now you're saying that you study psychology. So you didn't study psychology then. Oh, I study psychology. I know that Chioma is not planning to come. Of course. What do you think? She's going to fly from Abuja and to Lagos. Although, yeah, she could have just told you that, oh, I'm going to, I'm in Abuja. I will not be able to make it. Just like the way Iyabo could not make the other stuff. But then maybe she didn't tell you. Maybe she thought she was going to make it on time. Okay, we all know that flights get cancelled a lot in Nigeria. So then she did fly. You think she was going to fly from there? 45 minutes it takes once the flight goes up to get to Lagos from Abuja. Then she's going to get to Lagos. Then she's going to pass through the traffic, and she's going to be able to be there while you guys are still there. Like, how many years are you guys going to stay there for? So now, I don't see her being able to come. So she could have just said, oh, I don't think I'll be able to make it. But at the same time, she should have told Laura. But Laura, you did not tell Iyabo. You pretended like, oh, is it today? I didn't know what day is. So please, just like, if someone should get angry, it should not be you. That's all I'm saying. And then Caroline did not show up. And then they're like, Caroline is doing everything that anything that Chioma does, Caroline follows Chioma. And then that's what they say is your follower. I say follow, Caroline is follow. I don't know, it's looking like the next week one the show, I think Chioma will show up even if Laura did not invite her. And if what I saw is what is gonna happen, that outfit that she showed up and showed out. I cannot wait. But would Laura have security telling her not to come in? Is it going to be like that whole leaks thing from Real Housewives of Atlanta? You know, the first season where she did not let... Is it... And someone did not let Leaks in. I think it was... what's her name? Oh, Chateau Sheree. I think it was Sheree that did not let any links in season 1 of Real Housewives of Atlanta. I think so. So I think it's gonna be something like that. We shall see. But Chema looked good in it. And yeah, so I feel like Laura is just getting angry. I guess drama has to happen one way or another, but honestly, you're the last person to get angry. That's all I'm going to say. So was it an interesting episode? Yes, it's an interesting episode. I can't wait to see how it goes. I feel like Miriam is actually blending in with the cast very, very well. She's actually adding to it, which is a good thing. But why do I feel like Miriam came and Caroline disappeared? That's how I feel. I feel like Caroline is literally going to disappear. Like, we're not going to see her. She's not going to show up again. That's what I think. But I don't know. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you some other time. Bye-bye.